And opening statements begin this morning in the Alexander brothers' federal sex trafficking trial. For over a decade, brothers Oren and Tal Alexander enjoyed a jet-setter lifestyle, and prosecutors say they, along with their other brother, conspired to repeatedly violently drug, sexually assault, and rape dozens of women. The brothers could face 15 years to life in prison. They have denied all of the charges. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer is here for more on this case. Hi, Brian. So the brothers are denying that they did what prosecutors are accusing. They've said that all their encounters with women were consensual. How do you think their defense is going to go about refusing these allegations more specifically?
Morning, Diana. Well, ironically, we're going to see a very similar defense that we saw in the Sean Combs trial because we have pretty much the same attorneys, Mark Agnifilo and Tenny Garagos, in similar situation. I anticipate the defense making the argument of saying this is the lifestyle of the rich and famous and those who have luxury accommodations, that they can go to bars, go to nightclubs, go to social events and tell women, hey, I'll fly you here, I'll fly you there. And they enjoy this lifestyle. And then after the fact, as the defense may argue, when the women don't appreciate these men no longer there in their lives or the relationship falls apart, that's when these allegations come about. These kind of last-minute allegations of sexual assault and drugging where there may not be corroboration. I anticipate that type of defense coming from not only this team, but these set of facts with these defendants.
Two of the brothers are also facing state charges. How is that case going to compare to this federal one?
Yeah, so the two brothers, the twins, are facing similar charges. And the major difference between this is that in federal court, the allegations are that this is sex trafficking across state lines, interfering or at least affecting interstate commerce. You're taking an individual from New York, for example, and saying, I will fly you to Miami. And then there are allegations of sexual assault in Miami. Again, very similar to what we saw in the Sean Combs trial. But in the Florida case, where just the twins being charged of very similar allegations of sexual assault, that allegation is, I imagine, from the indictments and from the charges, is that the person was in Florida, the acts happened in Florida, and no one was trafficked across state lines. Very similar allegations without that aspect of being across state lines.
All right, Brian Buckmeyer for us, legal analyst. Thank you.